Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds Figma Link Deluxe version. That's right, the Good Smile Company has given us a brand new Link action figure in their Figma lineup, and it is based on one of my absolute favorite Zelda games from the franchise. A Link Between Worlds is the successor to my all-time favorite Zelda game, A Link to the Past. And I enjoyed both games immensely, so needless to say, I was pretty stoked when they announced this particular action figure. And now that I've got it in hand, I'm even more excited. So let's check it out. As you can see, it comes in beautiful window box packaging. It's got a nice green and black motif with the cool Triforce kind of embedded in the black areas there, and that window fully showcases our action figure and all of the accessories that come with this deluxe version. Rotating that box around to the backside, you get some great photographs of this Link action figure in action with all of those included accessories. So let's go ahead and pull Link outside of the packaging and take a closer look at him. We will start things off with measurements, where you can see that this Link stands right at 4 inches tall. This is based on A Link Between Worlds, as I stated, which is a much more traditional look for Link. It's very reminiscent of the stuff we saw back on the original SNES and even before that. This is the younger version of Link, of course, and he's wearing the green and brown tunic. I absolutely love the look of this, and I've got to say that the Good Smile Company did an amazing job of capturing the look of this particular version of Link in action figure form. The sculpt here is amazing. From the great look on his face, and he actually does have some interchangeable faces, which I'll show you in just a bit, but out of the package, he comes with this more happy face. You can see he's got the smile there, he's got the bright blue eyes. I absolutely love how bushy his hair is in the front, and of course he's even got the kind of long sideburn type pieces there hanging down in front of his pointy ears. He's got that great green cap with the yellow brim on it, and overall the paint job is so clean on this guy. Look at this, it's clean, it's vibrant, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous sculpt all the way through. Like I mentioned, this is the green and brown tunic, so he's got the brown sleeves, which we saw a lot on the SNES and back in the NES era, which is awesome. Got that brown belt. You'll notice he's got a Ravio's bracelet on there, which is a key element from the game if you've played it, so that's pretty sweet. And then even down to the boots, great details going on here as well. So just an overall gorgeous action figure. One of, if not the best representation of Link in action figure form I've seen, and that's just right out of the box. I was blown away by this guy as soon as I opened him. But we've got a ton of accessories to talk about, and that makes this guy even better. But first, let's run down the articulation. If you've ever had any of the Figma action figures from Good Smile, you know what to expect. He's got a really great range of motion here, so look at this. That head is ball jointed, so it rolls all the way around. Great range of motion. You can kind of see the joint in there and the way it's jointed both at the bottom of the neck there as well as the part that connects to the head. So that really gives you a wide range of motion. The back part of this cap that he's wearing, also articulated, which is going to be great if you want to get some cool wind-blown action shots there. You got those really nice ball joints at the shoulders, so the arms can go up. They can rotate all the way around. You got great joints at the elbows. Look at the bend in those elbows. Good range of motion there. And then, of course, we got those ball joints at the wrists. Look at that. Jointed at both the place where it connects to the forearm as well as the hand. So good range of motion there. You can roll the hands all the way around. And, of course, those hands are interchangeable, and we're going to get to that in just a bit. The torso is also ball jointed. You got the great ball joints at the thighs. The tunic is slit on the sides, so it doesn't really get in the way of that whatsoever. We can rotate those legs all the way around. Again, great range of motion in the knees, just like with the elbows there. We can also swivel there at the boot right here. And then we've got the toe cut as well. Nice ball joints down here. So you should be able to get some really, really nice poses with Link. You can recreate all kinds of scenes straight out of the games or the artwork, and what's really going to help you with that is the interchangeable pieces and the accessories. So let's get into that. First of all, we've got that interchangeable face I was talking about. You can see it's a much more stern look. So if you want a more serious Link, it's very easy to swap out the parts. You can see the hair just attaches in the front, just a little peg system there, and then you can pop off the face. can see it's just a nice long peg there. We can put the new face on in its place, and then we can attach the hair back on the front, and just that easy, we have a brand new look to Link. And it's so seamless. The way they molded this hair, it completely hides those joints. I love it. It looks awesome, and it's very easy to swap back and forth between the two. I like that stern look, but I actually like the other look a little bit better, so we're going to switch back to the happier look on Link's face there. But pretty sweet stuff. Alright, so you'll notice that he's got the closed fists when you pull him out of the packaging, but he does include even more hands. He has one pair of open palm hands, a pair of hands that have the little pegs for carrying some of his accessories, and then he's got the gripping hands, which is going to be great for the sword and the shield. So let's go ahead and pop some of those off. I'm going to just go and pop these off so we can show you how that looks here. It's just on a little peg system, so you can easily pop the hand right off that peg, and in its place, we'll go ahead and attach the hand that is meant for holding on to his accessories. So that is going to bring us to the accessories, and let's start with the basics. Of course, Link comes with his nice Hylian shield and the Master Sword, and they are beautifully decorated. You can see, again, nice and clean paint jobs. We got some great metallics used on there, especially on the blade, which is a nice shiny blue and silver combination, and the shield there's got some really nice metallic silvers and gold on the Triforce. Really great looking. And here's what's really fun. In order to get these attached to the hands, they built them so that they've got some removable pieces, which makes it very easy to attach to the hand, and that way he gets a really tight grip on it as well. So you can actually pull the handle off the sword. You'll want to slide it into the hand there, and then attach the blade back onto the top. Of course, you can put that in either gripping hand you want to, but come on guys, let's face it. Link is a lefty. He should be a lefty. So put that sword in the left hand. But as you can see, it looks awesome. The shield works the same way. You can pop off the little pieces on the back of the shield to make it easier to attach to his hand. I went ahead and already put the gripping hand on the handle here, so it's very easy. I would suggest putting that on the handle first, and then reattaching the handle, and then we're going to go ahead and pop that off of the arm there. We're going to pop the new hand with the shield onto Link's arm, so let's go ahead and line those pegs up. There we go, and then the last thing you've got to connect is the little bracer piece that will attach over his arm to hold the shield in place. So just like that, and boom, it's that easy, guys. Now you have an amazing looking Link wielding the Master Sword and his shield, and he's got a nice tight grip on both accessories, and they look incredible in his hands. So let's talk about some of the other really fun accessories that Link comes with here. First of all, we've got the trusty hook shot. This is a classic weapon for Link, of course, something that we've seen in several of the games dating back to A Link to the Past. I'm going to go ahead and pull the Master Sword out of his hand, because I want to show you that once again, you can pop the handle off here in two places. Look at that. That way we can just slide the handle right in his hand, we can piece that part of the handle back together, and then we plug it into the hook shot, and now the hook shot is in his hand. So that way he is ready to use it. But what's really fun about that is we also have an alternate way to display the hook shot with the extended piece. So we can easily just pop the little hook out of the front there, we can put the extended piece in, and now we can pose Link as if he's using that hook shot. That is awesome. Now, before I go any further, I want to go ahead and bring in the Figma display stand. This is a pretty typical display stand that you get with a lot of the Figma action figures from Good Smile. It's an articulated stand, you can see, articulated in many places. It's nice and clear, and it's got a little peg on there that plugs right into Link's back. This is going to be really great for either just standing him normal on the shelf and keeping him balanced, but it's also really great to get some of those jumping poses or maybe using the hook shot. So if you want to pair this up with accessories like the hook shot, you can get some really great poses making it look like he's sailing through the air. So we've got a few other really fun accessories. Some of the accessories that I thought were really cool are just items that you would find throughout the game. As such, we have a pot, which is a really fun accessory. You know, you can have Link throw these around and break them. You know, busting into people's houses, breaking pots. It's the kind of thing Link does. And maybe when he breaks that pot, he finds a rupee. Check it out. We got a green rupee, which is 1 rupee, of course, from the games. This has got a neat little clear stand as well that you can plug into it. And that way you can display the rupee on the ground. You can put it in the pot. Whatever you want to do with it. It's a really fun inclusion. And then, this is a really fun little accessory also. We've got one of the baby Maiamai. I think that's that's how you pronounce it. You guys know what I'm talking about. The little guys that you have to search for all throughout the game. But that's a fun little inclusion as well, which is just something neat that you can pose with your Link figure. Another classic weapon that he comes with is the bomb, and the bomb does have a little hole on the bottom of it, which is perfect for those hands that have the peg, so that way you can have Link posed using the bomb. And the last fun accessory straight from the game is the tornado rod. This is a really cool accessory, and of course you can get him to hold it in his hand, but what makes it even cooler is the fact that it comes with a little effect on this nice thin piece of plastic. Now, what we want to do here is we want to pull the top peg off of that tornado rod. We want to place it through the little plastic whorl here, just like that, and then reattach it to the rod, and suddenly we've got the tornado rod in use. Look at that. And again, this is another opportunity to use that little flight stand to make it look as though Link is sailing up into the air using the tornado rod. Just a really cool accessory. And the last accessory that Link comes with is another one that is perfect for this particular game, something that he needed to come with. It's the wall art version of Link. Of course, the big gimmick in this game is that you use Ravio's bracelet there to form onto the wall as a 2D piece of art, and then you walk across the walls, and this comes with it. And look, it's even double-sided. How cool is that? It's on a thin piece of plastic. It's very cool looking. It looks like it was ripped right out of the game. The artwork is so good, and it even has the ability to be displayed on that clear stand. You got this little clear plastic piece that plugs right onto the bottom, and then we can come over here to our stand. We can pop off the little piece that's meant more for flying poses with Link, and get the little straight peg to plug right into the back of this, and suddenly we have a way to display Link's little 2D wall art form. You can put it on the shelf behind Link, you can display it with all of the cool accessories. It's just a really fun inclusion, and it's one that I am so glad was added with this set. I love it. The accessories with this guy are top-notch and really make this for an exciting action figure. Alright guys, it's comparison time! Let's go ahead and pose Link alongside the other version of Figma Link that we received, based on Skyward Sword. You can see the two style differences between these two and how they pair up. Both of them are really incredible figures, but I'm really leaning towards liking this new A Link Between Worlds one the best, just because I really love that era of Zelda that this particular game is a sequel to. So there you go, my friends. There is a look at the brand new deluxe version of Link from A Link Between Worlds in the Figma lineup. This is a really incredible action figure, and if you're gonna spring for it, I definitely suggest getting the deluxe version because it comes with all of these accessories. The standard version doesn't come with all of the cool extra stuff, and for only $10 more, I really feel like it's worth it. So this guy retails for around $50 to $55. He is an import. You can find him online right now at stores like BigBadToyStore.com. So happy hunting, my friends. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, then why not hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on one of my toy reviews. Until next time, my friends.